Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear students of class 10th, Government Boys High School, Cutlery, Zone Mawar, Assalamu alaikum. Today my topic is from pair of linear equations in two variables. It is question number 3 from the exercise 3.2. First of all, I will try to understand you the question. Question is that on comparing the ratios a1 by a2, comma b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Dear students, here we have some linear equations in this question number 3. We have to find, without drawing the graph, that whether the graph lines of these linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. For this, you have to understand and remember these three important pointers, which I have already told you in the yesterday's lecture, that if a1 divided by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then the lines are consistent. a1 by a2, a1 it means that the coefficient of x of the first linear equation. I will show here example that if a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, if these are the two linear equations, two variables, then this condition arises that if a1 by a2, that means a1, which is the coefficient of x of the first linear equation, and a2, it is the coefficient of x of the second linear equation. Similarly, b1 is the coefficient of y from the first and b2 from the second, and c1 and c2, these are the constant terms. c1 is the constant term of the first linear equation and c2 is the constant term of the second linear equation. And if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 and b2, then the lines are constant. It means that it has a unique solution. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then the lines are coincident lines, or we can say that they are inconsistent. We cannot find any solution if this situation arises in any linear equations. And third one, if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and these two are not equal to c1 by c2, then the lines are parallel or inconsistent. We cannot find any solution. There are so many solutions, infinitely many solutions in the second situation. And third one, when lines are parallel, then it means that there is no solution in these two linear equations. And if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then there is only one solution, that is they have a unique solution and lines are consistent. The constant means that the two lines intersect at one point. Now we come to question first part of this question is 3x plus 2y is equal to 5, and second is 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. Here we write first the value of a1. a1 is equal to 3 and a2 here is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 2 and b2 is equal to minus 3, c1 is equal to 5 and c2 is equal to 7. Now a1 divided by a2 is equal to 3 by 2, b1 divided by b2 is equal to 2 by minus 3. Here we see that a1 by a2 is equal to 3 by 2, 3 divided by 2, and b1 by b2 is equal to 2 by minus 3. It means that a1 divided by a2 is not equal to b1 divided by b2. Then it first situation arises here. It means that the lines are consistent. Lines are constant. They have only one unique solution. We have to only write the lines are constant. We write here the lines of these pair of linear equations are consistent. Dear students, look here. These two lines, they intersect each other at only one point, say O. Then we can say that these lines are constant lines. These are constant lines. They have only one solution, unique solution. These two lines, you see that they are parallel. We can say that there is no solution in this situation, right? They are called inconsistent lines. And if both lines coincide, then we can say they are inconsistent also, and they have infinitely many solutions. These two lines, they are parallel lines, there is no solution, they are called inconsistent. And when the two lines intersect each other at only one point, we can say that these two lines are consistent lines. They have only one solution. Now come to the second part, that is 2x minus 3y is equal to 8. 4x minus 6y is equal to 9. Here we write the value of first a1 is equal to a2 is equal to 4. This is a1, this is a2, this is b1, this is b2, and this is c1, and this is c2. Here the value of b1 is minus 3 and b2 is equal to minus 6. Here we say a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 4, that is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is equal to minus 3 by minus 6. Minus minus get cancelled. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Here we see that a1 divided by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, and c1 by c2, that's 8 by 9, is not equal to c1 by c2. Here the third condition arises, that if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, then lines are parallel. This type lines are parallel in this part number 2. And we can say that the lines are inconsistent. We can say that they are inconsistent. We cannot find any solution from these linear pair of equations. So we write here, so the lines are inconsistent. They cannot intersect each other, and they are parallel. And there is no solution. Dear students, now try to do the third part yourself at your home. Third one is very easy. This is a1 and this is a2. And this is the value of b1 and b2 and c1 c2. Then compare to these three conditions. You have to remember these three conditions. Then you can easily write the answer of this part, right? This was the question number 3, which I delivered through this offline virtual mode today on 5th of May 2021. Thank you very much for watching this offline virtual video. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.